Everyone knows Cristiano Ronaldo is rich, but most people still underestimate just how rich he really is. We're talking about a fortune reportedly around 1.4 billion built from football contracts, brand deals, businesses, and a global empire that keeps making money even when he's not on the pitch. Let me break it down. Here's the thing, 1.4 billion. That's where we start. Not the goals, not the trophies, the number. Ronaldo became football's first billionaire in June 2025, and his net worth reached $1.4 billion, according to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index, after signing a contract extension with Al Nassr. Think about what that means for a second. Every great player in the history of football, Pelé, Maradona, Zidane, Messi, none of them crossed that line while still playing. Ronaldo did at 40 years old, in Saudi Arabia, still pulling on his boots every weekend. And the money didn't just fall out of the sky. It was engineered, piece by piece, contract by contract. It starts with Al Nassr. When he left Manchester United under messy circumstances in late 2022, Ronaldo would earn $207 million a year, the largest ever in the history of football, of which $74 million would be for playing football and the rest for image rights, commercial deals, and becoming an ambassador for the country's 2030 World Cup bid. That alone would have made him the highest paid player on the planet, but it didn't stop there. In June 2025, Ronaldo signed a new 2-year contract extension at Al Nassr with a base guaranteed salary of 200 million euros. But the financial package also includes a 15% share of Al Nassr FC, a 30 million euro signing on bonus, and performance-related bonuses. Those include 10 million euro if Al Nassr wins the Saudi Pro League, and in total he can clear around 240 million euros from his Al Nassr contract, making him the highest paid athlete in the world. Now, let's put that into a number that makes sense in real time. Ronaldo receives around 488 euro per day, equal to £342 million per week, 2,357 per hour, 339 per minute, and 565 per second. He earns more while he sleeps than most people earn in a year, and that's before anyone talks about the side deals baked into his contract. Ronaldo has 16 people working full-time, 3 drivers, 4 housekeepers, 2 chefs, 3 gardeners, and 4 security people at his home, all funded by Al Nassr at a cost of £14 million, alongside £4 million for a private jet. The club doesn't just pay him to score goals, they pay for his life. The deal also includes a 80 bonus per goal, which increases by 20% in the second season, with a 40 bonus per assist, which also increases. So every time he puts the ball in the net, the counter ticks up again. And here's the part that most people miss. He is not taxed on his income in Saudi Arabia, with PwC explaining that income tax is not imposed on an individual's earnings if they are derived only from employment in Saudi Arabia. Every dirham he earns in Riyadh is clean. No deductions. What the contract says is what lands in the account. So when people say Ronaldo took the easy money in Saudi Arabia, they don't actually understand what they're saying. He didn't just take a paycheck. He negotiated a deal so layered and so loaded with clauses that it turned a football contract into something that looks more like a business acquisition. Ronaldo's 2025 contract extension with Al Nassr is reportedly worth between $400 million and $620 million over 2 years, including base salary, bonuses, and potentially a 15% ownership stake in the club. That ownership stake is the one that should make you stop and think. Owning a piece of the club you play for, getting richer as the club gets richer. That's not how footballers think, that's how moguls think. Ronaldo earns approximately $275 million annually, combining his Al Nassr salary, endorsements, and social media and business income. Forbes ranked him the highest paid athlete in the world for 2025. Let that sink in. The highest paid athlete on earth, not in football, on earth. Higher than every basketball player, every boxer, every Formula One driver, every tennis star, all of them number 1. But the salary, as historic as it is actually the least interesting part of this story. So we've established that the Al Nassr contract is extraordinary. But here's where Ronaldo's wealth starts to look genuinely different from every other footballer who ever lived. In 2016, Nike handed him a lifetime deal reportedly worth $1 billion. He's among an exclusive class of only 4 athletes who have lifetime deals with Nike: Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and Kevin Durant. 4 athletes in the entire history of sport. That's the company Ronaldo keeps. A lifetime deal means it doesn't expire when he stops playing. It doesn't expire when he retires. It doesn't expire when he's 60. It runs for life. Ronaldo's partnership with Nike stretches back to his early career and culminated in a lifetime endorsement deal, reportedly worth over $1 billion. The agreement pays approximately $18 million annually in base compensation plus royalties on CR7 branded merchandise. Think about that compound effect. While other retired athletes are desperately looking for post-career income streams, Ronaldo will be waking up every year to $18 million from a single contract, plus every CR7 Mercurial boot sold anywhere on the planet adds to that total. He wears special CR7 editions of the Nike Mercurial line, thanks to his lifetime deal signed in 2016. Every time those boots land on a shelf in a sports store in Tokyo, Sao Paulo, Manchester, or Lagos, Ronaldo gets a cut. And it isn't just boots. His lifetime Nike deal, signed in 2016, is worth $1 billion alone and includes a $100 million signing bonus. $100 million just to sign before he laced up a single pair. Now stack the rest of the endorsement portfolio on top. Some sponsors and their estimated contract values include Nike at $20, $25 million, Herbalife at $20, $25 million, Dazen at $15 million, Altus at $10 million, Clear Hair at $8 million, Tag Heuer at $11 million, and Emirates at $7 million. And that's not even the full list. He also has partnerships with Herbalife, Clear Shampoo, Tag Heuer, Binance, Jacobs & Co., and more. Crypto, luxury watches, hair care, nutrition. Ronaldo doesn't just wear a brand's t-shirt and take a check. He picks categories and plants his flag. Fitness, fashion, finance, food, technology. In December 2025, Ronaldo became the face of Perplexity AI, the first major endorsement deal for an AI company. A footballer. The first face of an artificial intelligence company. The first one they called not a tech entrepreneur, not a Silicon Valley veteran, Cristiano Ronaldo, because his name and his face carry that kind of weight globally. He also has a partnership with Jacobs & Co. for luxury watches and recently returned as a major Nike ambassador for the 2026 World Cup, wearing golden CR7 Mercurial boots. The World Cup campaign alone will generate hundreds of millions of impressions. Each impression is money. He partners with brands like Binance, Herbalife, Tag Heuer, and Clear, pulling in an estimated $50 million annually just from sponsorships. $50 million a year from brand deals alone. That's before you even open his business portfolio. What makes this endorsement machine genuinely special is the trust that sits behind it. Ronaldo didn't get here by just being famous. He built a reputation over 2 decades for being someone who looks the part, who works the part, and who is genuinely consistent. Brands don't give lifetime deals and 9-figure contracts to athletes who might embarrass them. They give them to people they see as institutions. And that's what Ronaldo became. Not just a footballer, but an institution that brands are willing to bet their money on for decades. When endorsements, sponsorships, business ventures, and investments are included, Ronaldo's total career earnings are projected to exceed $2 billion before the end of his current Al Nassr contract. $2 billion from football and everything attached to it. No one has ever done that. The salary pays the bills. The Nike deal pays for life. But the CR7 brand? That's the part Ronaldo built entirely himself, and it's the part that will still be printing money long after the final whistle blows on his career. The CR7 brand started in 2013 with an underwear line made in partnership with JBS Textile Group of Denmark. That same year, Ronaldo launched the CR7 fragrance collection. So while he was winning league titles and Ballon d'Or awards at Real Madrid, he was also quietly laying the bricks of a consumer empire. Underwear, perfume. That's where it started. Footwear followed in 2016, and the brand later expanded into watches, wellness, hotels, and fitness. CR7 products are now sold in over 50 countries. 50 countries. The brand that started with boxer shorts in Portugal now reaches Dubai, New York, Tokyo, and everywhere in between. Then came the hotels. Ronaldo joined a partnership with the Pestana Hotel Group in 2015, launching CR7 lifestyle hotels in Lisbon, Madrid, New York, and Marrakech. These properties blend luxury with football-themed decor, football boot-shaped lamps, and turf-lined hallways. It's not just a hotel. It's a branded experience. It's for the person who wants to stay somewhere. That feels like being close to Ronaldo's world. And people pay a premium for that feeling. In collaboration with the Pestana Hotel Group, Ronaldo created Pestana CR7 Lifestyle Hotels, which combine luxury accommodation with a football-themed experience, with an income of around $200 million. $200 million from hotels. Think about how many check-ins that takes. Think about how many people walk through those doors every year because the name CR7 is on the front. Each Pestana CR7 property mixes boutique design with football-inspired details, rooftop bars, and fitness-centric amenities. For fans from Europe, the US, and the UK, staying in a CR7 hotel turns a normal city break into a branded experience, which naturally strengthens his hospitality earnings. Hotel ownership gives Ronaldo something that regular player contracts don't, appreciating assets in prime locations. As tourism grows and new properties open, these hotels increase both their revenue and underlying property value, feeding directly into his net worth calculations. The contracts run out, the property doesn't. Then there are the gyms, CR7 fitness gyms, in collaboration with Crunch Fitness, focus on high-intensity training and recovery. The CR7 branded fitness gyms are mainly located in Portugal and Spain. And on top of that, the hair clinics. Ronaldo's business portfolio includes Pestana CR7 hotels, CR7 Crunch Fitness gyms, Inspiria hair clinics, CR7 clothing and footwear lines, CR7 fragrances, and several smaller tech and media investments. Hair clinics. Ronaldo owns a chain of hair transplant clinics. The man has thought of everything. In 2025, Ronaldo launched a film studio called Your Marv with British producer Matthew Vaughn. The studio produces action films and plans to distribute them on major streaming platforms. This move helps Ronaldo reach new audiences and support independent filmmakers. A film studio. The kid who couldn't afford new boots is now funding movies. And there's real estate sitting underneath all of it like a foundation. Ronaldo owns luxury homes in Madrid, Lisbon, Turin, Manchester, and Madeira. He also invests in commercial properties and resorts, increasing his wealth and influence in the real estate market. Most athletes sign brand deals and stop there. But Ronaldo pushes further by co-owning and co-creating companies under the CR7 brand. This strategy gives him both royalty income and a share of long-term business value instead of a simple endorsement fee. That distinction matters enormously. A traditional athlete endorsement is a transaction. You post the product, you get paid, the deal ends. What Ronaldo has done instead is build ownership. Every hotel room booked, every bottle of CR7 fragrance sold, every gym membership signed, he gets a piece. Not a one-time fee, a permanent cut. Forever. As of 2025, his brand empire is estimated to be worth over $1.1 billion. The brand alone. Not counting the football contract, not counting the Nike deal, just the things he built under that CR7 logo. Over $1 billion. Now, here's the piece of the puzzle that most people genuinely don't appreciate. Not the clubs, not the boots, not even the hotels. It's the phone. It's the 666 million people who follow him. Cristiano Ronaldo is ranked #1 worldwide among Instagram influencers as of June 2026. With 666 million followers, That's not just the most followers in football. That's the most followers of any human being on Instagram, period. More than any actor, any musician, any world leader, any media personality. One man, 666 million. Ronaldo is the most followed person on social media, with over 850 million followers across Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Think about the scale of that reach. There are roughly 8 billion people on Earth. He's connected to about 1 in 10 of them on a single platform. Now here's what that actually translates to financially. Ronaldo reportedly earns more than $3 million per sponsored post on Instagram. One post, $3 million. He could post a picture of his breakfast with a brand tag and earn more than most people will earn in their entire lives. He's reportedly the highest paid influencer on Instagram. Ronaldo reportedly earns over $3 million per sponsored Instagram post. With 665 million followers, more than any other person, his social media presence generates over $100 million in annual income. $100 million a year from social media. That's more than the entire wage bill of some Premier League clubs. And it doesn't require him to score a goal, travel to a stadium, or even sit through a press conference. He picks up his phone, taps post, and the money flows. Ronaldo has partnered with companies like Binance, Visit Saudi Arabia, and Herbalife to make sponsored posts on Instagram and on other platforms like X. Each of those partnerships isn't a one-off deal. They're multi-post, multi-year campaigns that add up to income streams that run parallel to everything else he has going on. He charges over $2 million per sponsored post and promotes his own products. When he promotes his own CR7 perfume or his own hotels, he's not paying the influencer fee, he's keeping it. The money goes straight into his own pocket. The brand deal and the personal brand become the same thing. And then, in 2024, he expanded into YouTube. He launched his own YouTube channel, You Are Cristiano, in 2024, giving fans behind-the-scenes access to his life and businesses. His You Are Cristiano channel smashed records when passing 1 million subscribers in less than 90 minutes, before then racing past 10 million. Ronaldo has posted videos that have pulled in over 50 million views. According to Thinkific, YouTube creators earn between $2 and $12 per 10 views. Advertisers pay a set rate to the platform for every 10 views, with YouTube keeping 45% of ad revenue, while creators get the other 55%. CR7 is already pulling in big money, with even more to come as he looks to compete with the likes of YouTube sensation Mr. Beast, who racks up over 400 million views on his videos and can pull in up to $5 million per month on advertising revenue alone. So let's do a simple inventory of what the social media side of his life now looks like. Instagram, 666 million followers, $100 million a year in income. YouTube, record-breaking growth, climbing ad revenue, Facebook and X, hundreds of millions more across both. Sponsored posts for crypto companies, tourism boards, health brands, and his own products. All of it generating returns that most people would consider their career highlight. And the compounding effect of all this reach extends beyond the direct payments. Every time he posts his CR7 fragrance, 100,000 people search for it. Every time he wears a shirt from his clothing line, every time he checks into one of his hotels on his story, the products sell. The brand grows. The value climbs. The social media machine isn't just income, it's the engine that powers everything else. So we've covered the salary, the Nike deal, the brand empire, and the social media machine. But here's the thing about wealth at this level. It doesn't sit still. His earnings continue to grow due to sponsorships, social media revenue, and business ventures, making him one of the top earners in the sports industry. The question is, where does $1.4 billion go from here? Let's start with the contract situation. Ronaldo is set to earn over $400 million with his new 2-year contract, which is expected to expire on June 20, 2027. That means the current deal alone will push his total career football earnings to territory no player has ever explored. His career football earnings already exceed $550 million. By the time the contract expires, that number will be significantly higher. His continuity at Al Nassr also hints at his intention to prepare in Saudi Arabia for the 2026 World Cup, possibly his last major international tournament. The 2026 World Cup is enormous from a commercial standpoint. He recently returned as a major Nike ambassador for the 2026 World Cup, wearing golden CR7 Mercurial boots. The World Cup puts him back on the global stage, on the biggest football stage in the world, and every brand associated with him gets that exposure. The partnerships don't just hold their value during World Cup years, they spike. Then there's the ownership layer. A source revealed how Ronaldo has been given a 15% stake in Al Nassr, thought to be worth around £33 million. That stake grows in value as the club grows. Saudi football is in the middle of a generational investment, new stadiums, new broadcast deals, new global expansion. As the Saudi Pro League rises on the world stage, the value of owning a slice of one of its marquee clubs rises with it. His latest investment saw Ronaldo listed among a group of investors who took over the Portuguese media company Cofina. So now he's also in media ownership back in his home country, the same country where he grew up watching the news. He's now part of who controls it. Ronaldo's 2025 contract extension with Al Nassr is reportedly worth between $400 million and $620 million over 2 years, including base salary, bonuses, and the ownership stake in the club. Some estimates value the total package at over $900 million from one contract, with one club. And while the debate about Ronaldo and Messi has never really been about money, the financial scoreboard is now pretty clear. Ronaldo's net worth of $1.4 billion significantly exceeds Lionel Messi's estimated $650 million as of 2026. Ronaldo has built a larger business empire and achieved billionaire status first among active footballers. The trajectory shows no signs of slowing. Ronaldo is now a global entrepreneur with a fast-growing CR7 business empire. While his Al Nassr salary and endorsements make headlines, his companies and investments quietly add long-term value to his net worth. The word quietly is doing a lot of work there, because the public conversation about Ronaldo is almost always about the goals, the records, the celebrations, the social media posts. Very few people are sitting down and tracking the real estate portfolio, the hotel revenues, the royalty checks from every CR7 boot sold in South Korea, the AI endorsement money, the film studio development slate. The wealth machine is almost entirely invisible to the average viewer. At 40, he's football's first billionaire, still scoring at elite levels, while his business empire generates returns that dwarf even his record-breaking Saudi contract. The kid who left his island home at 12 to chase football dreams now commands more wealth than any footballer in history. That's the full arc. A boy from Madeira who grew up in a working-class neighborhood in Funchal, whose father worked as a kitman and whose mother was a cook, built the first billion-dollar fortune in the history of football. Not through inheritance, not through investment banking, through football, relentless brand building, and a level of commercial intelligence that most people never expected from someone who spent his life being told he's only good at kicking a ball. In 2025, Forbes estimated his annual earnings at approximately $275 million, reinforcing his status as the world's highest-paid athlete and highlighting the immense value of both his football career and the global CR7 brand. $275 million a year. That's $754 a day. Whether he plays or not, whether he scores or not, whether he posts or not, the machine keeps running. So the next time someone says Ronaldo went to Saudi Arabia for the money, they're right.